Hey guys, come hang out with me. Disney just released on Friday evening this new shiny commercial for the Galactic Starcruiser, and it has a lot of you fans and critics out there going, I'll react to it. I'll make some funny faces. Let's watch it together and talk about what Disney actually revealed in some of the little video snippets about this experience. It's going to be opening up in like 2 weeks. So don't go anywhere, guys. Yeah! Boom! Hey, what's happening, guys? Thank you for clicking on our video. This is Finding the Force, and I will be your host, Obi Dad Kenobi.
You got that yummy, yum.
Everyone, thank you for joining me. I appreciate that. By the way, guys, hang out with me and watch to the end of the video, and I'm going to show you guys one of the 2 lightsabers I'm going to bring on the Starcruiser. So if you want to catch a glimpse of that, watch till the very end, okay? Finally, Disney released another shiny commercial advertising for their Galactic Starcruiser, and this looks better. We're going to watch it here in a minute, but surprised everybody. They drop videos at their most random time, 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon or something, and they drop it. Totally took us all by surprise. But finally, they had to put something out before the cruiser opened that was going to give a little bit better press. And I think this feels more like a commercial when I watch it and not so much like a promo video or a demonstration video, stuff like that. It wasn't too flattering in the past. But you guys are going to get honest opinion and review from us. We're not afraid to dislike something like a lot of those always positive channels, because sometimes things aren't always positive. And so this video did actually get me a bit more excited for our trip. Landon and I are freaking jazzed, and we're talking about it and planning it, and really hope that you guys join us. In case you missed our video, I addressed a lot of the negative feedback from the previous videos in this video up above here called should we cancel? And of course we're deciding not to. We're gonna stick it out. If not for us, for our 3 other roommates that we're splitting all the costs with, because we're not financially independent. I work 40 hours, and this is what I do in my spare time after I've put kids to bed and fed my dogs and done chores and stuff like that. So hey, let's watch the commercial real quick, and then I'll break it down and show you some of the things that jumped out at me, bring up some really interesting topics. So let's watch this. I'm gonna react for you guys. I'm gonna make some reaction faces. Whoa, look at that. Boom, sabers, bridge, food, yeah. Troopers!
It's so great to have you here with us on board the Halcyon. I know that we at Walt Disney Imagineering.
Look at those 2 young guys. Good for them. What are they, 25?
Years developing the backstory of the Halcyon.
It just goes to show if your uncle works at Lucasfilm, then you too can achieve your goals. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding, guys.
When passengers
we got droids at dinner. They're walking into the terminal. There's the transport. We're in the lobby. This is where all the juicy footage is, the rooms. And they keep cutting back to the 2 young guys who are 25.
The way it's meant to be seen.
You know, I'm going to address what they're talking about too, but they're mostly talking about the rich history of the Halcyon, which I'll talk about in a minute here. We can't get enough Galaxy's Edge. I like that little critter on his shoulder there. That's pretty cool.
In honor of the anniversary.
I need to pick one of those up. What's up, Doc?
Your stay here at Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser.
And look at this guy sporting some tattoos on his sleeve. Yeah, it's my man.
Skywalker.
Oh, got some ink at Lucas. Disney's like, no tattoos at Disney, no. But Lucas is like, whatever, dude.
Choose your own path, and
boom, the bridge. The bridge arcade, we'll call it.
Live those. Do you join the Resistance?
Look at
Do
that.
you join the First Order?
Troopers!
There's a
yeah, we need to see
on
some
board.
troopers.
There's everything you could possibly want. And we'll get to see some of the characters that we know and love from the films.
That's right, we will.
Rey and Kylo, who will actually meet up again for probably
meeting up
the
in the ship.
The only time between those 2 films.
The Halcyon has been involved in many different adventures, and there are many characters that we know and love from Star Wars.
I'm telling you guys, if I can just hang out with Chewie for a little bit in the really dark, scary engine room, that'd make it for me. I'd be happy.
Well, first we've got the Halcyon Legacy comic.
And these comics, what the deal with the comics, guys? It's hard enough to keep track of them. I want to read them. I want to pick these up. Why do they have all these variant covers? Why? Why are you going to confuse me? It's like number 3 looks like number 3. Why do you have 10 different covers?
I'm so excited to get the.
If you can tell me why, put it down in the comments, please.
And I'm excited that our passengers, when they step on board the Halcyon, are going to know those stories, and they're going to be able to participate in their own story and actually shape the events.
Totally, look at that, Disney and Lucas. Look at that, Disney's all buttoned up. Is the top button is buttoned? His little name tag. Lucas is like, yeah, I showed up on time. What's up, dude? You know, it's like flannel shirt. And that's the commercial. Woo! I hope I reacted adequately and excitingly. So, dude, I mean, it happens all so fast. let's break it down and take a look at what Disney had showed us and revealed in some of those little tiny snippets that I got some screenshots of here. Okay, now one of the first snippets that like kind of struck me as odd is this one right here. I took a screenshot and I'm thinking like, where are we? What is going on? Why is the door shutting? It looks like we're going warp speed. I think that's what's going on. Unless it's some kind of a transport terminal, but they don't beam people up in Star Wars. That's the other guys, you know?
Beam me up, Daddy.
The weirdos. And so I don't know where on Earth, no pun intended, I don't know where on the ship this could be happening. Okay, hold on here. I think what we're seeing at the bottom are little diagrams of the transport pod. This has got to, I got it. This has got to be a tiny clip of the simulation of how you get from the terminal up to the Halcyon. That's what this is. It looks like a lush, it looks like a cushy transport subway. We'll see. You know, I can't wait to experience it for myself, right? Nailed it. Boom! All right, moving on. Don't be shy, guys. Click the subscribe button. Follow us on our adventures. We could use your support. And for all you who have subscribed and are joining us, thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. All right, we got another up close. Look at that beautiful view of the low light. Look at that disco. Gaia's performing on stage. Fire! Or like whatever she's singing. And I'm not gonna lie, it looks really cool. It looks like a dance club restaurant. Everyone's sitting down, having a good time. We got a bunch of clips from the dining room, and they all look really good. Yeah, no one's in costume, but look at that droid. Their Halcyon droid, like R2 droid's gonna roll right up to you. That's gonna be so cool, because like I don't R2 in Galaxy's Edge. Never got to see him and take pictures and hug him and rub my face all over everyone else's face smear and stuff. I didn't get to do that. I would love to do that. And in fact, in Droid Depot, where they have that R2 for sale, my brother and I got a picture hugging it. Someone yelled across the depot, "No hugging R2, man. No hugging. Get your paws off of him, man. No thanks." One thing I noticed in the commercials that no one's really in costume or cosplay or their outfits. Like they're totally encouraged everyone to wear whatever you want, except you can't block your face. And little kids can wear masks, but they have to be able to see their eyes. You have to see their eyes clear. Dinner looks cool. Love the lighting. And then the lightsabers, which is kind of interesting. We haven't seen so much of this room. It looks much bigger than I thought it was going to. And so that's really cool. Everyone's kind of participating in your group at one time. That's neat, because then again, in the concept art, there was like everyone standing around watching one person. Oh, that was a bad move. You missed that one. Oh, you don't want that. You know, you don't want everyone like sitting there waiting, playing on their phones, waiting their turn. You want them all to go at the same time. You got to, churn and burn. Get those groups out. And whoa, look at that. Looks like maybe they are at the lounge. That's where they are. They're at the Sublight Lounge. Look at, she's got her glittery dress, but everyone's just wearing normal clothes. And I think Disney wants you to like see yourself there wearing normal clothes. If they had everyone in outfits, you'd be more focused on their outfits and the environment, probably. That's probably what they were thinking. The terminal, got some pictures from the terminal. We've got another droids rolling around. Got some cool like vintagey type technology boards on the back from like, original trilogy Star Wars. That's pretty cool. Finally getting a glimpse of some of these areas. Here we go. And this is something I've been personally pretty nervous about, have been the actual staterooms and their size. Now, I've talked to a lot of cast members recently, and they promised me that these staterooms are larger than you think they're going to be. And one of them had the nerve to tell me that her 6-foot boyfriend laid down in that bunk bed. Laid down. And I called Wampa fodder. Look at that little girl. That girl is tiny. She's like 4 feet tall or something. And look at her next to that tiny little bunk bed. It looks like a microwave bed. There's no way anyone over freaking 5 foot is going to be able to lay down and extend their legs. I mean, look at that thing. It's made for babies. There's like a little baby, like little guard to keep them from falling onto the floor and like breaking their neck and stuff. I'm nervous Landon's not going to fit in there, but she swears adults can fit in there. So maybe, the only idea I have is maybe that this room is like their photo op room. Maybe it's like a mock room or something, because everyone swears that I've talked to that there's plenty of room in here. You can catch a little glimpse in the corner of the pull-out bed, which someone's going to be crashing on. I called dibs on the bed, one side anyway, snuggling up next to Disneyland nurse. Yeah. When I told him to check out this video, he so eloquently put, quote, "At least Disney didn't embarrass themselves again." I'm sorry guys, it just cracked me up. He is such a way with words. Check out his Instagram. So I'm nervous about the rooms, and I hope I don't get gas. That's all I'm gonna say. So we're gonna see. So yeah, maybe this is like a mock room that they're using for all the photos and videos, and maybe all the rest of the rooms are bigger? I doubt it, but what if, you know? And the bridge, there's a bunch of scenes of the bridge, arcade. Looked like everyone was busy doing something, which is cool. Everyone's not crowded around watching you like totally stink at Space Invaders. Fun fact for you guys. Some people thought the bridge was gonna be like in the nose of the ship, but it's not. It's like way up in the back, like on the middle top of the ship. And a fun fact I heard is that for each voyage, if one of the groups totally bombs and doesn't defend the ship from TIE fighters, then you'll see damage, like a hole blown out of the ship, and it'll be there for the rest of your trip. What? They thought of everything, man. And if a piece of ship like blows up, all the staterooms and cabins, if they look out their window, they're gonna see like little bits of debris and maybe a couple mechanics going like, oh, like floating through space past all the rooms. It's real, dude. They thought of everything. That's so cool. What a cool detail I found out. So a lot of neat pictures. Everyone's all masked up, even though Disney announced no more masks in their parks. They're optional now. And so I will be bringing masks for like the what if scenarios. Dude, did you guys catch this? In the very beginning, stormtroopers with red lights. I called it in our video. Should we go? Should we cancel our trip video? I told you guys there's gonna be a hostile takeover, because how else is Kylo Ren gonna board the ship, right? I know it sounds obvious, but it's gonna be so cool that there's red lights everywhere, troopers are surrounding us. We're like, no, don't blow my face off. It's gonna be so cool. And maybe there's gonna be like warning all over the screens in your staterooms, and we're gonna see ships flying outside the rooms, and I think it's gonna be pretty awesome. I think there's gonna be like a takeover, Kylo Ren's gonna come, and we're gonna talk about Kylo Ren and Rey here in a minute. Saw Chewie and some kids playing in the engine room, which is going to be one of the fun rooms that you're going to visit. Probably, I bet everyone's going to go visit it at one point during your adventure, your own custom adventure, where you're getting messages on your phone and you're deciding who you want to help. Do you want to be a smuggler? Do you want to help the Resistance or the First Order? Which way do you want to go? I think you can be a smuggler, but I'm predicting though, I'm thinking that each story can be pretty deep and extensive. And if you're a smuggler and you're kind of helping out the bad guys, helping out the good guys, your story's gonna stay superficial and you're not going to really go deep into any one branch. So I think we're gonna pick one branch and go down that way. I'm gonna try to talk Landon into doing the light side. He's gonna definitely wanna do the dark side in the First Order. So, hey, I gotta follow my son, but we're gonna see, we'll see. And so I heard a rumor from a cast member, pretty big deal, wasn't announced, not in the headlines, that Disney and Lucasfilm met, had a meeting. They talked about all their stories that happened on the Starcruiser, and there was an accord. There was an agreement and like some kind of a written agreement that took place, and there was a rumor that Lucas was there. Just rumor, just speculation that Lucas was there for the meeting, that officially that makes everything that happens on the Halcyon official Star Wars canon. Boom! Mind blown. Got 5 of their comics that I want to check out and read about some of the history of the ship before I board it. Everything on the Halcyon is canon. And the guy mentions this is probably the only time that Rey and Kylo Ren meet outside the films is on this ship, where we're gonna see the real lightsaber. We're gonna check out what Kylo Ren's got. He better have something better than a legacy saber, guys. I'm just saying. I better not have a cooler saber than Kylo Ren. I'm just saying. If you want to check out that video, it's up above here. It's an actual conversion of a Galaxy's Edge Kylo Ren turned into a NeoPixel. There's going to be parts of the story that take place on the Halcyon that are also going to affect, or you're going to see ripples of, in whether it's the books or the TV series or the coming movies, if they ever make a movie again. I thought that was pretty interesting. And the young ILM guy in the flannel also said that there's going to be a love story on board.
Do you join the Resistance? Do you join the First Order? Are you a scoundrel? There's a love story on board. There's
Right.
everything you could possibly want.
But don't confuse it with the headlines of there being Han and Leia, right? So in the timeline, they of course got married after episode 6, and what Disney announced was that they officially took their honeymoon on the Halcyon Starcruiser. Do with that what you will. Kind of a neat idea. Maybe not. I mean, it's a bit good a place as any to take a honeymoon, I guess. That love story happened, I'm sure, long before, so there's going to be a different love story occurring on the ship. I was really stoked about their commercial, and I liked what they said. They've really focused a lot on the story, and I hope we get to make the best out of our trip. I hope we get to do everything. I hope we get to do a lot of story occurring on your phone. Meet me here. Help me with this. We're going to plant a bomb in the engine room, or we're going to hack the social media profile of the captain, you know. Fun stuff like that, right? So you have to kind of choose between your story and some of the activities like racing of droids, learning how to play sabacc. All right, guys, it's finally time. This is my first time ever opening my sabacc card game. I got to read the instructions. I got to practice because in the Sublight Lounge, it's really cool. They have sabacc games and holo sabacc. Everyone's just chilling. You just walk up and join a game. So I got to start practicing, learning my cards. Leave a comment down below, guys. Tell me what you thought of the commercial and some of the little tidbits I picked out. Tell me what you guys think. And thanks a lot for watching again. Oh, the lightsaber. I can't forget that part. All right, guys. I'm just going to show you a little glimpse of the lightsaber, one of the two I'm bringing on the ship. Boom! There it was. I know you know what it is. I know, but it's solid. It's got blade depth. And it's super awesome. I'm hoping to post that video tomorrow on Tuesday, so make sure to check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to make sure to have an awesome Star Wars day. All right, see you in the next one, guys. Thanks.